Quiet. Hi, Classity class. Now, the book I have here is Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats, and it is a very old, 80 years old, in fact, book of poetry. Um, but it's very fun poetry. Poetry can be so fun. Remember, yesterday the book I read was Frederick, and Frederick the Mouse was a poet. So, our friend T.S. Eliot, who wrote this book, is a poet too. He died a long time ago. Like I said, it's a very old book. Um, so, I'm going to read you some of the poems in this. I just want you to listen. There aren't a lot of pictures, but there are a lot of fun, made up words. And I want you to listen to the rhythm of these words. And I want you to think about the meaning, because poems can tell stories. And poems use words in really fun ways. And these poems are all really fun poems about cats. The first one is called The Naming of Cats. And there is a picture. And then just a bunch of words. So you can look at the picture or you can close your eyes and listen to the words. The naming of cats is a difficult matter. It isn't just one of your holiday games. You may think at first I'm as mad as a hatter when I tell you a cat must have 3 different names. First of all, there's the name that the family use daily, such as Peter, Augustus, Alonzo, or James, such as Victor or Jonathan, George or Bill Bailey, all of them sensible everyday names. There are fancier names if you think they sound sweeter, some for the gentlemen, some for the dames, such as Plato, Admetus, Electra, Demeter, but all of them sensible everyday names. But I tell you, a cat needs a name that's peculiar, a name that's particular, more dignified, else how can he keep up his tail perpendicular, or spread out his whiskers, or cherish his pride? Of names of this kind I can give you a quorum, such as Munkustrap, Quaxo, or a Coric of Pat, such as Bombalurina, or else Geliorum, names that never belong to more than one cat. But above and beyond, there's still one name left over, and that is the name that you never will guess, the name that no human research can discover, but the cat himself knows and will never confess. When you notice a cat in profound meditation, the reason, I tell you, is always the same. His mind is engaged in a rapt contemplation of the thought of the thought, the thought of his name, his effable, ineffable, deep and inscrutable, singular name. So, if you ever see a cat just sitting there thinking, he's thinking about his name. Isn't that a funny thing? Do you think it's true? What would you name a cat? Could you give it a regular name, and then a silly name, and then that third name? What would you name yourself if you were a cat? I want to hear lots of nonsense words. Do you think you can do it? Have fun.